Okay, so I was going to tell you a story about my grandmother because I hadn't written the poem yet. But I sat there and wrote the poem, so now
Hey!
Woo! Alright. There you stood. Strong with tiger, stone cold, ice in your veins, iron cage of ribs, bad ass with a machete. Queen of the Blue Mountains, no nonsense demeanor, protecting your warm, yardy heart. I still remember the twinkle your eye brought the night when we finally made it around the windy bend of the Bartons Road. No one could have told me of your legacy, of the planted dreams in your 7 offspring that would ring through the party the 9-night light. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. One bright morning, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Through the screams and the tears, demonstrating the devastation to be separate from your fervent spirit. Echoing, echoing is the patois you would sing, the sayings I never understood, so much so that I had to buy a dictionary t-shirt. But Daddy still mutters underneath his breath. But it always begins with, and the picnic did this and the picnic did that. I would rather remember you with your stern face, your loving arms, your piano fingers. I thank God daily that I inherited. The dolphins that made you smile each and every time a wave hits the rocks and breaks the horizons. But I want to erase the time you choked on a wishbone. My heart became stone and my veins ceased to flow. Black out the time you had to part ways with half of your upper womanhood and went bra shopping with my aunties, refusing to reconfigure God's masterpiece. Delete the time you stayed at our house because your spirit was fighting with your body and losing with each night, resting on plush blankets until the day Jesus had the final say to rapture you in your sleep, the perfect way. Till this day, Daddy cries in his sleep as he keeps in every mannerism, his love so deep, your teachings he will never leave, your faith is part of me, for that we continue to dream, and past the stars we will reach. But there you stood, strong with tiger, stone cold, ice in your veins, iron cage of ribs, badass with a machete, queen of the Blue Mountains, no nonsense demeanor, protecting your warm yardy heart. In front of the Bartons' childhood home, of the DNA I learned from, the DNA I resemble most. So I thank you for your warrior soul, the prose you passed on. I hope like you one day I can be true, the backbone, the root of my branch, the Perry tree in the Anderson Perry Central Park of a forest. Wow. About my grandmother. Now she was a badass. When I say she was a badass, she was a badass. And so when I was writing this, I was remembering all these different things, and it just surprises me about how much strength people who have experienced troubles, trials and tribulations, and especially cancer come with. And so for her to have like a fighting spirit till the end really taught a lesson, and I take that every day, and it's so weird that like I wear this proudly, and I'm really proud to be her son's birthday present. Like that's kind of how I look at it, because my birthday is 2 days before my dad's, so it's next week. So yeah, that's my little story.